Hello and welcome to another Microsoft Excel tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be looking at the VLOOKUP function, a very useful feature and one that allows you to put data into your spreadsheet automatically based on information set up on a table elsewhere in the spreadsheet. What I've done here is set up a small table at the top of the spreadsheet. As you can see, we have some code or reference numbers in column A. And what I would like Excel to do is automatically put in the description information and the unit price of the item as well, based on the reference number that I type here. Now if I just show you the data table that the VLOOKUP function will look up, it's here, and on the left hand side of this table we have the reference numbers that Excel will use to get the data, and the actual data we want to retrieve is in column 2 and column 3. So we have the product information here, the product names, and finally the price, the unit price of each item. Okay, so let's set up a formula and you'll see how it works as I put it together. So as with any formula in Excel, we start with the equals key, and then I will type the name of the function, which is VLOOKUP. It's called VLOOKUP. The lookup part is obvious. The V refers to vertical, which means it looks down a column as opposed to across a row. Okay, so again with the function we start with a parentheses or open bracket, and we need now to tell Excel what information we want to use with the formula. Now the first thing we need to tell it is where the reference number is that we need to get the data from the data table. Now in this case the reference number or the index is this cell here, and that tells Excel that we use the code number in column A to get the data from the data table. And then we type a comma which separates the different arguments in the formula, and now we need to tell Excel where the actual data table is. And so I need to go down to the data table, and then I'm going to select the data within the table. Now the important thing here is that you should not select any column headings. So if I'd, for example, put reference number here and product name here, I should not select those because it can confuse the formula and it won't return the correct results. Equally, when you set up the data table, as you can see here, this table is sorted numerically, and it's very important whether you use an alphabetic sorting or a numeric sorting, the very first column needs to be sorted correctly, A to Z or 0 to 9 depending on how you set up your table. Again, the formula won't work correctly if it's not sorted. Okay. So we've told Excel where the table is. There is one very important thing I'm going to do here, which is press the F4 key,